Hello and welcome to the Tim Ancona Leadership video or podcast, depending on how you're listening or watching it. And today I'm going to talk to you about two leadership kind of principles or characteristics that for many people, you might seem like they don't relate to each other or they're kind of opposites, but I don't think they are. And that is accountability as well as grace. What I want to talk about today is the need for managers and leaders to hold people accountable while also giving them grace. You know, I think people seem to think too often that when you hold somebody accountable, that you are kind of being mean to them or that you are in a way kind of forcing them to a position that they don't want to be in. But if you hold them accountable in a way that forces them, if you will, to say, yep, I owned that to which you're holding me accountable for, whether it's a mistake, whether it's something that wasn't done, whether it was something that was miscommunicated, whatever it might be. But if you hold them accountable for that, at that time, once they say, yes, I understand what I'm being held accountable for, I understand what I did wrong, I didn't do, or I did in a way that wasn't constructive. At that point, it is incredibly important that you then extend grace. And when you extend grace, you say, you know what? I know you didn't do exactly what you wanted me to do. I know you didn't do exactly what we talked about. I know that you maybe missed a deadline, but you know what? I'm human too, and I make mistakes. So I'm going to extend you grace in a way that says that mistake is done. We move on to the next thing. And these two principles, when applied together, are incredibly powerful at building loyalty, at building great leaders among your people, at teaching your people, your team, your coworkers, whatever it might be, that it's okay to own a mistake because they're going to be filled with grace after that. And this principle, I think, applies across the board. I think it applies for people to also hold their leaders accountable, but also to give their leaders grace. I feel sometimes as a leader that I'm not given grace in different ways. I feel like sometimes the expectations of me as a leader are so high, and I feel like saying sometimes, give me some grace. But really, it's up to us as leaders first to extend grace, and then when we extend grace, it's likely grace will be returned. It's up to us as leaders to hold our people accountable. And when we hold them accountable, they will learn to hold themselves accountable, and they'll hold others accountable, and they'll also hold you accountable. So this idea of accountability and grace, I think, are so tied to each other. Because if you kind of go around just giving everybody grace, saying, oh, it's okay, then you end up in an environment where there is no accountability and there's no results. At the same time, if you just go around kind of holding everybody accountable and pushing them harder and saying you did this wrong, you did that wrong, and you didn't get this done, then you have kind of an environment that is a toxic culture that is without grace. But when you combine those two things, accountability and grace, you are able to strive for great big business results. And at the same time, you're able to do so in a way that's showing care and concern for your fellow coworker and in a way that lifts them up, not in a way that tears them down. So today, I would challenge you to find something to hold yourself accountable for, maybe somebody your team accountable for. But at the same time, I'd challenge you to, as you do that, that you extend grace in a way that probably they don't completely deserve, just as grace is given to us many times when we don't completely deserve it. So thanks a lot. You guys have a great day. If you enjoyed the video, I would love it if you would put a like next to it or share it with somebody else. Have a great day.